You know how some memories just won't leave you alone? No matter how many years pass, they sit in the back of your mind, waiting for night to fall. This is one of those memories. It happened when I was 17. My parents had just moved us into an old house outside the city, a long, narrow building with creaking floors and doors that never fully closed. It had this long hallway that seemed to stretch farther than it should. At the very end of that hallway was a door my parents told me to leave alone. They said it was just a storage room. The first few nights were normal, but then I started hearing knocking from that end of the hall. Slow, steady, like someone tapping their fingers on wood. When I asked my mom if she'd heard it, she looked confused, said she thought it was the pipes. The thing is, it wasn't coming from the walls. It was coming from behind that door. One night, curiosity got the better of me. It was past midnight, everyone asleep, and the knocking started again, louder this time. I grabbed a flashlight, crept down the hallway, and stopped in front of that door. The air felt colder there, like standing in front of an open freezer. I remember whispering, "Hello?" The knocking stopped. Then I heard it. A whisper, so faint I almost thought I imagined it. "Come in." The door wasn't locked. It opened with this long, tired creak, and what I saw inside still doesn't make sense. The room was empty. Except there was a chair in the center, facing the wall, and on that wall, drawn in something dark and dry, were handprints. Hundreds of them. Some small, some large, some reaching toward the ceiling like they'd been dragged upward. My flashlight flickered, and for half a second, I saw someone sitting in that chair, a figure hunched over, head turned toward me. When the light came back, the chair was empty again. I slammed the door shut and ran. The next morning, I told my parents everything. My dad looked pale, said that room belonged to the previous owner's son, who disappeared years ago. They'd never told me because they didn't want to scare me. We moved out a month later. But sometimes, when the house is quiet and I'm trying to fall asleep, I still hear that soft, steady knocking. And every time I do, it sounds a little closer than before.